जय माता। सर्वे जना सुखिनो भवन्तु। सर्व जना संपत् सिद्धिरस्तु, प्राप्तिरस्तु, दीर्घायुष्मान भव। गुरु निमिषांबा कृपा कटाक्ष सिद्धिरस्तु, दीर्घायुष्मान भव, दीर्घ सुमंगली भव. Let there be prosperity for all of you. I pray, let there be prosperity for you, your near and dear ones, your family, everything. What is prosperity? In other words, prosperity is peace. You may wonder how. How can peace bring me prosperity? When there is peace in you, that means your mind is calm, your vibrations is calm, and that means God's grace becomes incorporated in you. Peace and prosperity means God's grace. You have a calm mind. Whether you believe in God or not is not the question. The question is, you should have peace of mind. So, what is peace of mind? Compartmentalizing compartments inside your brain and in your heart. See, a human being has got many compartments in his brain, in his body. These compartments give different areas of peace and happiness. Peace and happiness means each and every compartment in his psyche has to be filled. So, what is that? It has to be filled with energy. He should be able to think properly. That means his mental compartment should be brimming with that full intellectual capacity. So, when his intellectual capacity is brimming, then he wants to concentrate on so many other things in life. He may be a workaholic, for example. So, when a person is workaholic, then his mental efficiency should be extremely sharp, agile, and alert. Sharp, agile, and alert should not spoil his peace of mind. When your peace of mind in these departments are spoiled, that means there is absolutely no peace of mind in you. Without peace of mind, a man cannot perform to his full potential. That is the main point. If you want to have that kind of impact on your own life, as well as you create an impact on other people's lives, then there should be that kind of intellectual capacity. You can be filled with knowledge, but you should know when to use this kind of a knowledge, when, where, why, and how it can be used. So, this also is a compartment by itself in your brain. So, what happens? Your brain acts in this way with full potential, so that you don't err in your thinking, you don't err in assimilating things. More so, you don't err in things which may be inefficient. Experiences teach you how efficient you can be and you should be. This efficiency is called as mental clarity. In short, mental clarity can be easily converted to financial ability, financial propensity, and financial acumen with financial clarity. So now what happens? When this department is filling up with lot of vibrations. So vibrations can come from knowledge, vibrations can come from experience, and vibrations can come in also from your own past experience as well as your own family background, which your elders or your father or you may be grandfather may have this kind of an acumen in their brain. So this also can be codified according to your gene. So now what happens? When anything which is codified in your very gene itself, then you will have that kind of a prosperity. What is prosperity? Mental acumen and plus mental clarity. You know where to invest, where to think, how to think, and what to think and what not to think. That also starts accumulating in that factor of experience in you. For example, you may be handling shares or you may be handling financial acumen, or you may be sort of a manager or manager and high above that. That means you have a director. So now what happens? Each and every person, there is a part in his brain, in his psyche, where he can experience clarity. So clarity of thinking, clarity of action, and clarity of taking a decision. This kind of a clarity is called as prosperity. So when you have this kind of a clarity in your finances, your clarity in your thinking, that means you are filled with or you are about to be filled with that kind of a prosperity. So what is prosperity? Mistakes, you don't allow that to happen. There is so much of input from your brain, from your psyche, from your surroundings, so that this sort of a vibrations pull in that kind of a people with lot of clarity close to you. In short, you are going to be like a magnet. So what happens? There is so much of clarity inside you, all good people, all good association, and all good things start happening inside you, within you, from you, and to so and so, so and so, so and so. You become filled with clarity, financial clarity. This we call it as a financial prosperity. This is very important, very, very important for you, because you know how your brain works and you have to make your brain tick at the right time. Ticking of the brain is like timing the brain with that kind of a clarity. Most of you don't have clarity because you don't allow that time zone to enter into you. So that is why we say, if you are having a good time, that means your mental clarity, your mental alertness, your mental vigility, and your mental capability is so extremely prominent inside you that you don't forget. Okay? If you take care of these small things inside you, you will understand over a period of time, say within a week or maximum 10 days, you will start having clarity on your thoughts, in your ability to take a decision at the right time, at the right moment. So, that means you start having that kind of a prosperity. What is prosperity? Thinking at the right time and working towards that kind of a thought. And that thought is because of or is based on an experience and your own judgment of people. That is very good. Know what happens? When you start judging people depending upon what you judge at that point, how do they act? And with that in mind, how do you act with such people? Sometimes people act very fast, sometimes people don't take that kind of a fast decision. So, in between, you have to work so that your thinking should be based on other people's clarity. This kind of a clarity based on other people thinking times you in such a way that you start attracting good wealth, power, and position. So, the whole point of life is you have to attract full potential of others. That means there is a lot of mental clarity inside you, there is a lot of mental capability, and you should time it in such a way. Like you know how a heartbeat is timed, and that timing depends upon your life's ability to survive. That is why the timing is very important. In any timing, that timing should always be in line with what you think, and divinity plays a very crucial part in your life. If you have to believe in God, that means God gives you that kind of a mental acumen, and that acumen keeps you constantly gyrating towards clarity of life. Whatever position you may be extremely good, or you may have a high kind of a vision in life. That means the better your vision, better will be your life. So, when you become a visionary, you are able to attract all good things in life. So, don't forget that. So, try to become a visionary. So, when you have that kind of a visionary effect, or you have a kind of a vision, a good vision. Here, good vision means there's a lot of mental acumen with lot of clarity. You know where to time what and when to time what is that kind of a result you expect. You know people's behavior, you know and you understand people's way, how they act in life, and how they think, how they talk, and how they speak, and everything. You start understanding people around you, the friends around you, your own jobs, your own superiors in your jobs. So, all this you will understand. Remember, there is a financial clarity is because there are a lot of gods and godly forces trying to gyrate these particular gods towards you. You may be anything. You may be a Hindu, you may be a Christian, or you may be anything. You may be a Buddhist. But whatever happens, all successful people, irrespective of their religion, they have only proved themselves perfectly all right in any sort of a situation they are. That means mental clarity, mental agility, mental capability, and mental acumen all put together makes you to be extremely successful in life. So, to be successful in life, you should have this kind of a clarity in life. Okay, wish you all the best. Jai Mata.
For more satsangs from Sri Sri Nimishananda Guruji, subscribe to this channel. Click the bell button below to get notifications. Like and share the video and spread the divine message.